Alright, Moritz from Wolkify.com here. Today I want to talk about a topic that is actually very relevant to myself and to my life right now. I want to talk about the habit of sleeping enough. Now, this is something that a lot of people, especially in their 20s, might not take seriously. And I gotta be honest, I'm one of them. Like, I'm working 40 hours on my regular job throughout the week, but I actually have a lot of things that I'm doing besides that, and it's getting very, very difficult to squeeze all of that into the few hours that I have after I get out of the office. So it's not uncommon that I sleep 6 hours or even less. And the thing is, I'm 28 now. Of course I can still function on 6 hours of sleep. I can do everything that I want throughout the day. I can do my job in the office, then I can do like Swedish classes, then I can go to my public speaking class, I can write a blog post, I can record these videos, I can go to the gym, I can hang out with friends, I can cook. Like all these things I can still do even though I'm a little bit tired. And most of it is because I'm still relatively young, so I'm sure that helps, and the older you get, the more difficult it becomes to be fully functional when you're a little bit sleep deprived. But what I noticed is that you're actually not fully functional. Of course you're functional enough to do all these different things throughout the day, but especially if you regularly sleep too little, like 5 or 6 hours for example, I noticed that I'm doing all of these things, but I'm basically going through the motions of it. I'm not going hard at the different tasks that I set for myself. So what I mean by that is that, for example, I would not give 100% at work, I would just give like 80 or 90%, which is still enough. It's still fine to get by and get everything done without people noticing that I'm slacking off, but I'm not giving it my full attention. Then I might go to the gym and I'm not training as hard as I could. I'm still there at the gym and I'm still training, and just because I'm there, that already makes me feel good and it makes me feel like I accomplished something. But at the same time, I'm not giving it my 100%, and this is exactly what you need to do, giving it the full attention and really going hard in order to improve. So whenever you're doing a task that you're trying to improve on and not just like going into maintenance mode, then you have to be able to give it 100%. If I'm recording these videos, for example, you don't want me going like, ugh, you know guys, kinda tired today, kinda low energy, but ugh, I set myself the goal to do it and I want to keep the habit, so I might as well shoot that video, but I'm not really feeling it. No, you want me to be fully here, full attention, fully grounded, going out there, being expressive. You want that kind of video, don't you? You want me to give it 100%. So, in order to give it 100%, I noticed for me, for myself, it is very important that I pay attention to when I go to bed and that I also get like very good sleep. So, the amount of sleep is important, but also the quality of sleep. And I'm still not like there yet, you know, I'm still not sleeping enough, I think, especially for like working out and like improving on physical fitness and that kind of stuff. You really need to get your like 7 or 8 hours of sleep. But I'm really trying to focus on this. I'm really trying to pay close attention to my sleeping cycle, and I try to also, you know, black out my room, make sure it's really dark, make sure there are no distracting noises. I make sure that I have a very comfortable bed and a bed that I sleep in well. So these are all things that I pay attention to, because I notice that if I don't, I'm just not giving the tasks 100%. So just a quick reminder for yourself, maybe take a look at yourself, take a look at your habit of sleeping, and if you're actually pushing yourself too hard when you're awake and not sleeping enough. Because if you're not sleeping enough, you can also not push yourself very hard throughout the day. The two things kind of go hand in hand. You gotta push yourself hard, you gotta push yourself past your limits and past of what you think you were capable of, but then you also gotta decompress, relax, and rest. And make the most out of that rest. Keep that in mind. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked that video, press the subscribe button below and make sure to get all the newest videos from me. Again, thanks for watching. Talk to you next time.